The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was a mother pig who had 3 little pigs. As they grew older, she told them it was time to go out into the world and build homes of their own. "Work hard and be careful," she said, "and make sure your houses are strong." The first little pig didn't like to work very much. He wanted to play all day, so he quickly built his house out of straw. "It was easy and fast," he said happily, and then he spent the rest of the day dancing and playing. The second little pig worked a little harder, but he still wanted to finish quickly. So he built his house out of sticks. "That will do just fine," he said, and he also went off to play. But the third little pig was wise and hardworking. He knew that a strong house takes time to build. So he worked all day, carefully laying brick after brick until his house was strong and sturdy. It even had a chimney and a warm fireplace inside. "This house will keep me safe," he said proudly. The next day, a big hungry wolf walked down the road where the 3 little pigs lived. Soon he came to the first house made of straw. He knocked on the door and said in a deep voice, little pig, let me come in." But the little pig looked through the keyhole and saw the wolf outside. "No, no, no, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." Then the wolf growled, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." And he huffed, and he puffed. Whoosh! The straw house blew down. The little pig squealed and ran as fast as he could to his brother's house made of sticks. Soon the wolf followed and knocked on the second door. Little pigs, let me come in." But the pigs answered, "No, no, no, not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin." The wolf snarled, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." And he huffed, and he puffed. Whoosh! The stick house fell down too.
"Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in."
The 2 pigs ran as fast as their little legs could carry them until they reached their brother's strong brick house. They rushed inside and quickly shut the door. Soon the wolf arrived again. He knocked loudly, little pigs, let me come in." But the 3 pigs replied together, "No, no, no, not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin." The wolf growled loudly, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed. But the brick house did not move at all. The wolf tried again and again, but the strong brick walls would not fall. Finally, the tired wolf had an idea. "I'll climb onto the roof and come down the chimney," he said. But the clever third little pig heard him climbing. Quickly, he lit a fire in the fireplace and placed a big pot of water above it. Down the chimney came the wolf. Whoosh! Right into the pot.
"Look, he fell right in the pot!"
Hooray! We're safe at last!
The wolf was so surprised that he jumped right back out and ran away as fast as he could, never to bother the 3 little pigs again. The 3 pigs hugged each other and felt very safe inside their strong brick house. From that day on, they remembered an important lesson. Hard work and careful planning can keep you safe and help you succeed, and they lived happily ever after. The story of the 3 little pigs teaches us that hard work, patience, and careful planning are very important. The first 2 little pigs wanted to finish quickly so they could play, but their houses were not strong. The third little pig took his time, worked hard, and built a sturdy house that kept everyone safe. This reminds us that when we do our best and don't rush our work, we can solve problems and stay safe. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more magical bedtime stories and classic fairy tales. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new storytime adventure. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again for another wonderful story. Sweet dreams!